honestly go check on the fortress and see if I have any mail there. Let's see, I do have things to do. I might have to move this at some point. First, Seraph. Oh, goodness. 15? Jeez. People are keeping me employed. Who is here? Rowena, book drop-off. No one. High Vessel, Balefire, Arlo. Meeting? Excuse me? That's... okay. And then, of course, those... okay. Well, then I will just go to the fortress. They had a meeting. Lenora, Balefire, and Arlo for a meeting. I thought I was supposed to... okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much, Helia. It's just... it's fine. Is there another one upstairs? No. I do have mail though. Oh, I have a lot of mail, geez. Okay. Amelia, Vincent, Atticus, and Ophelia. Okay. Oh. Menu. Pen pal book too. Sorry that you have had trouble finding him. If I knew, I would tell you. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't know if someone doesn't respond to me. It typically comes from a place that I can only assume that they hate me. Oh, Vincent. I understand why you may think that, Vincent, but come on. The High Lady is a busy woman. Although, I don't really know what she has been feeling as of late anyway. I can try again, however, I am stubborn and have far too much patience for people. If you want me in the Nether, I can't... what? I just don't have that much of a purpose there outside of the courts, of course. Could we be feeling something similar, at least in that regard, maybe? I don't know. If anything, it would take care of yourself more than worry about me. I am genuinely a lost cause. I refuse to believe that. But I'll focus on that later. Enjoy? Oh my goodness, that man is so sweet. I appreciate... oh. Hey, you spelled my name right. I appreciate the day you helped me in the nether, someone I trust. Wish to offer with... Oh. That's what it is. Wish to offer with the option you enjoy. Conversation another time. You read me? New condition, enjoy. Atticus. I should reach out to him. I should see how much he remembers from that night and make sure he's doing okay. What? I should apologize for my pushiness earlier. I was simply trying to match the energy, however, since I've been informed we are not in fact in that place. That was likely quite awkward, and I'm sorry about that. At least he's not obtuse. You are not my friend, Skylar. You do not get to tease me like that. Ophelia, I hope you're well. Would we be able to meet today to discuss the Echo Shard? Any Echo Shard findings, if any, please let me know. Regards, Ophelia. Oh, tea. I should missive. Oh, I can spell. Ah. Hmm. Is there... I have no idea where that slime is. He's so sweet. I can't. Okay. Make potions, Helia. Just make potions. That's what your job is after all. Hello. Oh, I need more glass soon. I'll have to get more sand. Oh, no, I have... redstone and gunpowder. We'll just throw these in there. Ooh, okay, it was what, 15? So one more batch after this, which means I can eat 3 of these. Well, I'll just, that goes in there. It's not that I don't trust her to be around my house, it's just I don't want her to see the massive building project that I've been doing while I'm supposed to be recovering. You know, just might make her eye twitch a little bit. Don't want to do that. Oh, I still have... Oh, I forgot to return that. Aha! That's fine. Why didn't the High Lady tell me that there was a meeting? Clearly Balefire was there, so there was the advisor from the overworld, but... Aren't I supposed to be supporting the High Lady? I don't know. Maybe... It's fine. It's fine. It's... Just move on, Helia. Just move on. Continue with your day. She probably didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I'm out of blaze powder. Oopsies. Alright. Those are complete. Let's go to Zareth and just deposit them into the chest and then head to the apothecary. Hello. Unbreaking, Smite 6, Dolphin's Grace. Throw that in there. Sightseeing. Very well. Oh, Kaine's birthday party. I suppose I missed that too. Garden of Gain? What? I never understood why some people do that. Ah. Alright. Oh, I need to put that way I can hand it off easier. I don't see her outline. Oh, she's right there.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm good. Tired.
You look a little tired.
I did a big spell.
A big spell. Oh.
Your dress looks very pretty.
Thanks. Made it a couple days ago.
I like it. Is it kind of what you're gonna wear to any of the festivals, or?
No, this is just a casual one. I already have an idea for my festival dress.
Ah. Well, that's exciting. Alright, well, if you want to come in. We can sit down here, we can sit upstairs.
I don't know, I like the couches.
Sure. And it didn't grow this time!
Yay!
Okay, so, well, actually, I should probably take the echo shard from you.
Ah.
Oh, I'm not wearing back. Hold on.
Oh, are you okay?
Yep, give me a second.
Oh. Oh, I hope she didn't burn herself again. It's strange hearing all the noises and not being able to see her.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna use wool because I don't have any paper. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks excuse me. It looks like it's darkened a bit, which does worry me. I worry that there's still withering happening based on this. If did I ever send you those notes? Did I make you a copy of the reason why I gave you the echo shard? I did, right? Or no?
I remembered why you gave it to me. I don't remember ever receiving a copy of the notes.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't have my backpack on me, which sucks because it has the note in it. But basically, it's supposed to help you identify illnesses or disease and things like that. So the fact that yours has changed at all is indicating to me that there has been a change in health. But I worry that it's not a good change. Which I feel bad about saying and telling you that I don't know if the skulk is doing what we want it to do. If this is blackened, there's a chance that you're still withering. But at the very least, if you're feeling okay, and, we've changed your bandages, which is good that we caught that aspect of Skulk that they need to be changed. I think at the very least it's helping stop it from spreading so quickly.
I haven't noticed any.
Sorry.
I haven't noticed any progression, so there's at least that.
I worry on the inside, though. Bill was sure that nothing needed to be changed on the inside, but maybe he's wrong, which sucks, because I don't want him to be wrong, and I don't want you to have to keep going through surgeries, because being okay for a couple weeks and then having to do another surgery would be awful. You'd always be bedridden, and I don't want that for you, so we might have to start looking for another solution. At least the positive of this is that the Skulk is, if there is any progression happening, it's slow, so we have time. I don't know how much time, but with the echo shards, I can keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Helia.
I feel like I should say it's okay, but I don't think that's the right thing to say.
You don't have to say it's okay. It's not. Your health not being 100% doesn't have to be okay. Rexaris talked to me about some information that he came across. And I'm hoping to test it out soon to see what results it brings. It is in the realm of healing, so if it yields good results, I'd love to run it by you as another, something else to try.
The Staff of Life?
I didn't realize that he had told you.
I found some information about it in a book while I was looking through the Wolvenshire library, and found it at the back of the book and asked him about it. And then he said he had already made it.
I see. He had approached me in regards to testing it. So, we have to set up something for that soon. Because I think if it yields a different type of healing magic that, that we're used to, I think there, like I said, if it yields good results, it could be something that we could try. Unless there's something that you found in that book that we should be aware of.
Not the book. Just him in general. He said that he made it, but he hasn't been right since.
In what way?
He's been coughing. He said his head wasn't in the right place. He has memory problems. He wouldn't elaborate further when I called him out on it.
I will speak to him about it then, if that's the case. I was under the... I hope he hasn't been testing with it. I hope he just made it, and maybe it... Magic items and curses can cause you to have some memory issues and things like that when removed, depending on the type of curse that it is. The way you make it, I wouldn't be surprised if the one object that you need to use has that effect.
I don't know.
It is worrisome, and I'll try to talk to him as soon as possible.
I don't want anybody destroying themselves to save me.
Well, I can't fully speak for Rexaris, but I'm sure he's on the same page. You might be as well. We've already done that for 20 years. Save the lives of others. Protect them.
But at the cost of your own health?
Everything works differently for some people. And, you know, there's a chance that he had a reaction and it goes away, or I don't have a reaction, or, you know, it, like I said, was because he made it and not used it. I don't know if he's used it. I would hope that he hasn't used it yet, because he said that he wanted me to test it with him. But I know he is very determined to help and protect those that we do have left.
I just can't understand how I'm worthy of that.
Helia, everyone's worthy of it. At least those of us who are human.
Did you... Oh, someone told you.
Told me
that not everyone is human?
I found out yes. Were you at that meeting?
Which one?
The Realms meeting?
I was, yes.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure it wasn't fun for you to find out either with what you had gone through.
No, it was not.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I'm sure it wasn't fun for you. And it's not going to be fun for everybody else who has to find out eventually.
I don't disagree. I think widespread distrust is going to happen.
No matter what we do, because we can't keep everybody happy.
Yes, that. I fear because of it, laws will be broken under what they believe to be just action. So, a headache for all.
Indeed.
Trust. Learning the lesson of not giving it freely.
I'm sorry you have to learn that lesson. I'm sorry for a lot of things. Why couldn't this just be over?
Because they want to win. They want power. They want land. They want servants. Tools. Why can't they just leave us alone?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over when the princesses sacrifice themselves.
That border went up and I think they did it. I don't know. Maybe it was this warden flame void thing people talked about.
Pardon?
That protected us. I've heard some rumors about, I don't know, it was this voice that spoke to everybody that was awake at the time. It was Warden Flame Void or something. I don't know. People think it's a prank. People think it's like a whole goat captain thing. I don't know if you were around for that during the flower festival, but I don't know.
So
I don't know if the princesses were the ones who put up the border or
divine
really
intervention?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm just surprised that the mother wasn't involved, or, you know,
The eclipse?
moon goddess, yeah, eclipse, or anything else that people worship. It was just the three royalty. Does that mean the rest of them aren't real? There's so many questions surrounding it that I just don't understand. What did the princesses actually do in the end if it wasn't them that created the border and made it so that, you know, we could help each other and people stopped dying so easily? Were they trapped in here when they did that?
Are there
They
more
accomplished what
outside?
they've accomplished. Yeah. If they are still out there, then they could be gathering forces or something. Well, we'd never see it coming, especially if not everyone knows. Yes, it would cause panic. It did in me, but I feel worse about not knowing. I feel worse about having less time than those who did know. If that makes sense.
Having time? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just have to figure out how to spend it.
Mine is going to be spent figuring out how to keep everyone on their feet. Goblin or not. I can't
Ophelia.
risk someone not being 100%, being able to help if they want.
Ophelia. Who keeps you on your feet?
I have people that I care about, and they care about me. I know Kyron cares.
I saw the stayover at the fortress in the logbook. It's all right. I was just simply curious, that's all. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It was the night that I found out. I
Oh,
just wanted to get away from the overworld.
I see. I understand that.
I also have Charity, but she's recently back and I don't want to drag her into too much stuff.
She seems interesting.
I agree. Just keep her away from
Anything?
yes. Even the sword that she wields.
Has she nicked herself with it?
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
Oh, okay.
She's very clumsy.
I've heard that she doesn't carry flowers on her, so at the Flame Festival I will stock barrels full of flowers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you need an allium to start, by the way, or do you have some?
I have alliums. I figured out that they do not reproduce because of bone meal.
Oh, yes, only the meadow flowers do. You know, the meadow biome
Yep.
flowers? Those ones.
Yep. This was a very sad discovery.
There's a flower forest. Oh, let me see. Very far west, like past where I live a little bit. Where you could gather flowers. They probably have a ton of alliums there. Where's my house? Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you just go west from my house. You'll come across a patch. You'll probably see Charity's house actually, and then there's a patch of cherry wood, and then across the river there's a flower forest.
Okay.
I'm planning to set up a flower farm there, but I don't know if it'll be done before the festival. If it is done, I can let you know about it, and you can use it. It just, you put bone meal in it, and then you turn it on, and then it creates a bunch of flowers.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a really good idea. If you need help building it, let me know.
House. Thank you. I have one at my house already. It's how I get my flowers, but...
Are you able to eat the meadow flowers? Or consume?
I am.
Okay.
But none of them give us... All of the meadow flowers give us regen. Whereas the more basic or vanilla flowers you find are the ones that give us different variety of things.
Mm-hmm. But simply for consuming them, the meadow is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will probably try stocking up some alliums to provide fire resistance, and then do a different flower simply for consuming.
Sounds good. Oh, I don't know who's in charge of food for the Flame Festival, but...
That would be Enya.
Okay, maybe I'll miss her, or if you could pass it along. I'm fine, but a lot of the flower spirits are vegetarian.
That was brought up during our meeting.
Okay, that's good.
And I will remind her to make sure that she remembers.
Okay. Just so they don't have to bring their own food. I probably will be eating my own nourishment food because it prevents me from going hungry faster.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I am gonna get you another echo shard. Hold on to, just so that we can keep monitoring your status. Okay.
Okay.
So I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. long do I have left? A few days? A week? A month? Who do I spend my time with? What do I spend it doing? Welcome back. Thanks. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
I was saying you're welcome, and I'm gonna put this one in a safe space.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry that it's not news you wanted to hear, but I'm glad that we caught it.
Me too.
Please feel free to tell Rexaris or the High Lady or anyone. And I'll reach out to Rexaris about the staff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I won't.
Is there anything? Well, I was gonna offer if there's anything else that you wanted to discuss with me, then we can. But I don't want to keep you if you have preparation to do.
I want to ask, and you are well within your rights to give a minimal answer. Is Vincent okay?
No. But I'm doing what I can to help. This situation, I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah,
Has rocked him a little bit.
The last time I spoke to him, he well, it was quite concerning.
He seems to be out of it more often, at least what I've seen. But I've sadly been out of commission for a couple days, so I need to check in with him. I have Skylar looking over him, but we'll see how well that goes.
Ha ha ha.
That they're my only choice. The only person that Vincent's really closer to that has the knowledge that I do.
I suppose that's true. I don't know. Skylar leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
He does in mine as well every so often, but I think I see a different side of him that people might not. I've seen a lot of... What's the word I'm looking for? Passion? Guilt? Care? I might have a different lens on, but it's everyone's at arm's length now, so
True. But no, I'm just worried for Vincent. and I don't know how to help him other than just continuing to write in our book and mail him letters. That's it.
Does he respond?
Depressingly, but yes.
It's something. He's not ignoring you,
True.
which is good.
Calls himself a lost cause, but then still signs the book with his nickname, so that's a good sign, I think.
I think a lot of people, especially after the war, struggle with feeling like they are important and not just a body. And I think what you're doing is good. It shows him that people care about him, which is something that he needs to hold on to. It was the same way with age. Different font, but
Fair.
I think everybody, and you asked me, and I hope that you have them as well, but everybody needs someone to help them along the way. Hold them up.
True.
So, if it doesn't cost you anything to do that for Vincent, and you have people who can replenish and do it for you, I don't see why anything should change on that front. I think you're, like I said, you're doing a good job.
So are you.
Thank you.
And I know that you're my doctor and all that fun stuff. But if you ever need anything, you can just send me a missive.
I will keep that in mind.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking care of me.
It's my job and my want.
Even so, it takes a selfless person.
Thank you, Helia. Would you like me to walk you back to the way zone, or do you have a world business?
I need to go collect limestone. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm sure, I don't know if you know, but meadow biomes are the best place for them.
Yep.
So I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I'll see if I have any extra that I can send you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
But I'll see you around, okay?
See you.
See you. Oh. Moving on. Going on. Oh, I need to write a letter to the High Lady about the booth. And I need to write one to Fiore about the trade that I did with Paige. I'll finish these up first. It never ceases to amaze me how people can construct these things. All right, let's write a letter. Yes, secretary, I need you to write this for me. Hi, Lady Helia. I would like to propose an idea for a booth. A short story competition where participants must write stories to 5 or 10 pages. No more than 10 pages in length. Submit them to be read aloud and judged by audience vote. Is this agreeable to you? Festival booth. That'll go to High Lady, and then Fiore. Oh goodness, what day was it? 30th? The 30th, yes. I traded 3 netherite ingots. There we go. For... oh geez, I can do math. 96 emeralds? 96 emeralds. Page Willowbeak. On the 30th day of the 5th cycle. And then we go back and capitalize all these things. Ah! P.S. I appreciate you. Okay, let's send these off, and that should be good. Roynar. Hello, friend. It's been a while. I haven't seen you around for a bit, so I thought maybe we can meet up to catch up. This is my bestie, Vela. I'm nosy. Let's just send this off for her. This was left out in... Oh my... I believe it is for you. And then Master of Coin. Okay. That's done. Glad we got that checked off. Let's check the... We're just gonna stand there. Got limestone. Got that. I still have no idea where frickin' Heavy is. And I need to get more wood. I should check his hut. That's undoubtedly the mail from Vela. Has anything changed? No? Your ceramic figures are gone. Odd. Who would have moved those? Yes. That's still good. Should I? Oh, goodness. Is he? He is. A moment. And then while I wait, I might as well just go get more portwood. Not sure how much I have left. Oh my goodness. I do have some. Some, not a lot. check in. Review. And see if you are available to talk. Oh, he's coming to... He doesn't need to come to me. I can just... Okay, fine. I need people to stop banging on my freaking walls. Oh my goodness. You guys can probably hear that, can you? Yeah, probably, yeah. That's the sound of contractors in my house. Well, my flame's house. I apologize for making you guys go through this. It was not intended. I thought they weren't gonna be here. Anyway. Can I not make... Oh, I can. Yay! And then I can meet you in Zareth. Oh wait, he's not teams. I won't see him arrive. Whoops. Okay. Here, we'll just throw these in the chest and just go to the waystone. Wait there. There's no bother in the... It's not? Hey.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I've picked up a toll pass.
Alright, I'll log you in.
Thank you.
I apologize in advance if you hear any weird stuff on my end.
No worries. Did you receive what I sent you?
I did, yes.
Hopefully it was understandable.
It was. I understood the point of the message, and thank you for the mass amount of mashed potatoes. They will go to good use.
I had made far too many. I still am trying to figure out where to take the last few.
How many did you make?
Far too many.
I see.
I had set up a small machine loading the potatoes into the mincer.
You automated it?
Yes.
That's possible?
To a degree. It still takes a As far as I'm aware, it doesn't seem like you can automate the mincing itself, but the loading mechanism is easy enough to set up a funnel into.
Huh. Well, I suppose you get a good arm workout for that.
I wouldn't think I need it. Was there something you wished to talk about?
I wanted to ask how you're doing after drinking that much.
Fine enough. It's been a few days.
Do you want to go sit somewhere?
Of course. Where would you like to sit?
There's a good picnic spot I know.
You would know better than me.
Here, I'll splash you with that.
I believe you had shown me this place during the tour.
I find it's a good spot for hanging out with people and...
Certainly.
But no, I wanted to ask how you were doing, because you drank a lot.
It seems I take it well enough. The morning after seems to be much more rough, but I believe that's the standard experience.
Mm.
It's part of the trade-off.
I suppose so. A night of feeling... What's the word for it? Carefree? And then a morning of just pounding headache?
That would be an apt description, yes.
How much do you remember?
Not all too much. Was there something I should remember?
I don't... I suppose we did talk about a lot of personal things. There's a ghast around here somewhere.
Behind that landmass.
Ah, well, if it's not shooting us, it's fine.
For now. Is there something I need to know?
I spoke with Ophelia today, and it seems that this treatment isn't working. This skulk was supposed to stop the decay and withering of my body. That was... Hello?
Rude.
Excuse me, I was here first. Thank you. Oh. They are quite strange. That is a entirely different story that I could launch into.
it's not too distracting.
Okay.
Or he can show himself out. As you were saying?
You talked to me about the goblins that night. And how they're among us and how it's terrifying to consider who it could be and who it cannot.
I would keep that
I
quiet.
know.
I don't...
I know. I've been trying to keep that information on the down low, but it seems that the more time passes, the more people know. For example, when I spoke to Ophelia today, it seems that she had found out.
I believe it was at least shared with the... I'm not sure if the right word would be court, but those working closely within the castle. That was the pretext in which I was told it. But something about communication and that being a first step to share.
True.
Something so heavy on such a small note was surprising.
I don't know. I want to tell people and help them be safe. And be able to protect them, but then that also runs the risk of the goblins themselves figuring out that we're on to them. And then it drives me insane trying to make everybody happy.
I figure it would almost be better to consider worst case scenario. That perhaps they already do know. There's been drama that I haven't been able to speak with the High Vessel about yet, but I believe either someone within the castle is either one of them, or at least has nefarious purposes in mind.
The bombings?
I suppose I told you about that as well.
Indeed.
That and the situation with Paige.
The things planted in her backpack.
Precisely.
Or shulker box, whatever it was.
Someone with enough authority and knowledge is abusing it and working at minimum against overworlders. It doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't. So no, I wanted to talk about what we did talk about and make sure that you remembered.
Well, I'm more so learning things that I told you that I'm unsure if I should have, but I figure I can trust you enough.
I'm glad. And I might have trusted you with information too.
Well, it's easy when...
1 second. I'm gonna deal with that.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course.
As you were saying...
If the goblins are watching Rowena, then it's more than likely that they're both watching Arlo and me.
Why would they be watching Rowena? Or Arlo or you?
All of us were either kidnapped or had family members kidnapped by the goblins and experimented on. All of us ruling origins. Well, currently ruling. I suppose that the origin will change, both here and in the overworld.
I see. I wasn't aware that anyone was... Besides war, had history with goblins. Given what I've experienced of Rowena, though, I would not be shocked if she herself is one.
I don't know.
And... something happened to a family member of yours?
Of Arlo's. Arlo's sister was taken and experimented on and ultimately killed.
What of you?
As you know, I was serving in the war, and they cornered me, and I tried to fight my way out, and it backfired, and I ended up spending 5 very long years subdued and subjected to vile, horrible things that I wish I could erase from my memory. And instead of killing me, quickly at least, they decided to try turning me into a weapon. And look where that has me now. Dying.
And that's where your condition came from?
Yes.
I see.
I'm terrified of one of them just showing up someday and putting a knife in my back. That's why I live so far from Zareth. That's why I've been building bunkers and brewing so many freaking potions.
Building bunkers?
Yep. If you ever need obsidian, let me know.
I'll keep it in mind. If they wanted you dead, wouldn't they have already just done it?
That's what I thought. I found multiple notes saying that they would just leave me for dead, which they did, and I woke up and wandered the nether until I finally made it back home. It was utter hell. And I tell you this because I think I can trust you. And I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't spread it around to other people.
I don't plan to.
I appreciate that. Granted, it feels like everybody already knows.
I've never heard it, so it's at least never made it to me. That's any solace or consolation.
Mm.
Why would you think that they would be out to kill you now?
Because I know where they went. And if I try hard enough, I might be able to remember faces. That, or they just wish to finish the job. What I'm getting at is that I understand the paranoia when it comes to trying your hardest to defend this world and our realms, and making sure that everybody stays alive, and trying to figure out who is against us.
Perhaps we differ. I find it easier to, I suppose, do the opposite. Figure out who I can trust versus who I can't.
You're probably a better person than I am, then. Have your cows unstack themselves?
No, I took a bit, but I was able to unstack them myself.
Ah.
The next day, the chickens were all flipped onto their back, and they can't exactly get up from that.
Flipped onto their back?
I'm beginning to have my doubts about you not coming by.
I beg your
I don't
pardon?
think these things just happen with livestock.
You did say to missive if I came to your property, so...
I figure if you were trying to go about some jest of flipping chickens or stacking cows, then you wouldn't want me to know that you're stopping by.
I suppose so, but consider the fact that I am no farmhand.
Nor am I. Perhaps this is a normal thing that happens with livestock.
I
You're
have no idea. That is, unless you want me to come by and try fixing it.
I've fixed it so far myself, but perhaps getting to the root cause at some point wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm worried what's going to happen to the sheep, frankly.
Has nothing happened to them yet?
No, they're the only ones that have been unaffected so far.
Oh no, they're next. This is how it goes. This is how it goes in every fantasy novel or just every story. That's how this goes.
You and your books.
I like my books.
So I've heard. A little too much, frankly.
From me or from other
There was
sources?
the interesting story that you read to Paige.
Which one? I believe I read two.
There was one that was, I believe as Ali put it, a bit more graphic.
People can have their taste in books.
I presume it's the same as the discs. Different people can get different meanings out of whatever.
True.
You said that Ophelia said the treatment wasn't working?
The most it's doing is just buying time.
Often that's all that can be done, no?
I suppose. But is it truly selfish to want more than that?
No. Ultimately, though, isn't everything just a matter of buying time?
I suppose. And I
To
guess...
eat a meal is just prolonging hunger another few hours.
I guess so. And life is just a matter of choosing who to spend time with.
Yes. Has she any other ideas?
One, but I am hesitant about it.
Is she confident about it?
I hope so. Evidence points towards it, but I am concerned of what it may do to her or anybody else who tries to use it, I suppose.
If it's not too personal an ask, what would the treatment entail?
It's something called the Staff of Life. It's built with another star, an end rod, and a scythe that you get from the Grim Reaper upon defeating him. I found the information and went to Rexaris about it, and he said that he had already created it. Since creating it, he has been off.
Off how?
Coughing, memory slips, his head is not where it should be. I don't know if it actually caused it, or if it's just a coincidence. But
Could always be that you seek out the meetings or the results that you're expecting or wishing for. The Enderians with their Star Festival. Each star sign was simple, vague descriptions engineered in ways where as soon as you hear them, you think that it applies directly to you, as that's what you're expecting. Could it be the same here? You're expecting this treatment to go wrong, unless you're looking for reasons that it might. I don't know Rexaris all too well. I've had perhaps 3 conversations with him. But perhaps his memory has always slipped. Perhaps this is a momentary cough.
I hope it's nothing more than momentary. Believe me, I'd love to not die, but I don't think I could handle people destroying themselves to save me. I was supposed to be dead anyway.
Evidenced by the fact you're here, I don't believe you were supposed to die. I'm not much a believer in fate, but given that I'm looking at you sitting here, this is the way things were supposed to play out. I wouldn't be so rash as to say you were supposed to die.
I'm glad that I didn't.
I'm sure many are.
He seems to like you.
It seems that he just wants my money.
Or your carrots.
Of which I have none.
Truly a
I was at the
tragedy.
farm briefly before this, so perhaps that's the reason. It's this treatment involving this staff of life. Would that be a permanent solution?
Considering that nether stars and beacons seem to affect me positively, I think it would be.
What are they waiting for then?
More testing to be done.
Understandable. Well, as best you can, do keep me updated.
I will.
And if there is anything I can do to help, do let me know as well.
You already help.
What, by bringing you tea and mashed potatoes?
By being here and being a friend.
Well, I'm sure I'm one of many in that case.
Still,
The sentiment is appreciated nonetheless.
support and kindness can be hard to come by.
I presume you said something similar the night that I drank, then.
True. I believe I remember something like that, yeah.
Given the letter that I woke up to.
I said
I
I would
assume-
remind you.
I see.
And what you said about not having to be a knight or defend yourself around me. I want you to know, really know, that you can be vulnerable with me. I see past what others do. You're not simply rude and gruff like everybody else believes. There's kindness and honor and a steadfast drive to defend the realm in your soul that is admittedly cruel world needs more of. Really, I admire your character and I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, it's fine. You have a much more tolerable voice than others of certain realms.
Including Skylar?
Very much. As if Skylar's character wasn't enough already to put them down. The voice and the amount of words that
Spill out of his
Exit.
mouth.
certainly.
I've started building the potion shop.
How's that coming along?
It's coming along well. I've got the walls up, working on the roof. It should be done within the week.
Well, I believe my tour guide has something new to show me then. Shall we?
Of course. I should splash you again.
I said I didn't have to be a knight around you.
Yes. I think you meant something along the lines that you don't have to be a person that you're not. Or put on a mask or something. What I'm saying is that you can be yourself.
Duly noted.
Did you attend Kai Knight's birthday party?
Briefly, yes. It wasn't exactly my crowd.
Ah.
Very noisy bunch of individuals.
Noisy. Yes, I suppose that is one word for them.
Is this it here?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you've gained and lost a customer.
The fireflies like to roam where they wish.
Very spacious.
Indeed, I think I'll have the main shop around here and perhaps, I don't know, backup storage or an office back here.
You're missing a window.
I ran out of glass.
Ah.
I'll just melt more.
Is there a second floor?
Yes. Do I have access up to it yet? No. I don't know where to put the ladder.
Certainly seems like a design flaw for now.
Does it look like a hat to you?
A hat?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Ah, like, There are these... Not sure the word. Monsters in the overworld that have hats like these.
The witches. That
Yes.
throw potions. Yes.
That would make sense. Are you going to wear a hat like this while working?
I didn't think of that, but maybe.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'd have to find a hat like that, or figure out how to sew one.
Take it right off of one of the overworld witches.
Perhaps, but that feels rude.
They
Granted-
actively try to poison you.
True, I suppose.
Regardless, it's coming out quite well.
Thank you.
And this looks about the same as the last time you'd shown me it.
Yep, Athena's therapy clinic. I believe
Doesn't
it needs a
seem to be a whole lot of-
walkthrough.
Walkthrough.
Yes, that is the High Lady or the Master of Coin walk through businesses before they open to make sure that they are up to code and...
Makes sense. There's two.
Pardon?
Two of the big creatures up there.
Oh, the zombie piglins. Yes, they do seem to roam wherever they wish.
Including rooftops.
Indeed. I found many on multiple rooftops. I don't recommend hitting them, though.
I didn't plan on it.
Good idea. They will swarm you if you hit them.
They may be smarter than just about anything from the overworld. Are there any other new developments around here?
I don't believe so. Hopefully the hellhole will open up soon, but
There's the bar, right?
yes. Seems there's a bouncer.
Hmm. Hmm. Is there sprinklers going in the ceilings?
I believe it's in the basement below, where
Ah.
Enya grows her ingredients for beer and alcohol. Yeah, I hope there's a grand opening soon.
Yes, do I.
I believe she meant to open before she went missing, but obviously that did not happen.
Everyone needs to keep a better track of each other. Feels that everyone's going missing far too often.
It seems so.
Speaking of Enya, Roinar.
What about him? Oh, goodness.
Oh.
No?
I haven't been able to speak with him in a while, but I was finally able to bump into him yesterday at the gathering.
You
for
saw
Pride
him?
Night. Yes.
He's been missing for over a week.
He was there and looked perfectly fine.
Ah,
His
thank the
arm
flame.
was an assortment of new colors.
Oh
So
no, what
perhaps
did
he was
build?
off. I'm not sure. There was a pattern of some sort. It was just many colored lines.
Interesting.
His arm, I suppose he gets to do what he wants with it.
Indeed, it's just... Man disappears for over a week and leaving no note, and then comes back with a new arm. Little concerning.
Perhaps he just needed to focus on it.
Maybe.
He's got plenty of business, so I hope he does not go missing again.
Indeed.
Myself and Balefire commissioned quite a lot of netherite out of him. He never did get back to me on how much I was owed. I'll have to reach out to him, provided he's actually around.
How much netherite do you need?
I would prefer as much as I can get, I suppose. I gave him, I believe, 32 blocks of emerald, and an extra stack of emeralds on top of that.
Oh goodness, I definitely do not have enough in my safe for that. Okay.
Are you authorized to trade it as well?
Yes, any Netherian can trade netherite so long as they write down the trade.
Well, if I hadn't already given my emeralds to him. Next time I need netherite, I'll make sure to come to you first.
Either me or the Master of Coin, which will probably have more than I will. But I'd be happy to help out.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
And I know the overworld doesn't particularly have any restrictions like that, but if you need anything, just let me know.
Of course.
There was the building you had me stay the night in. Is there anything interesting out there?
Do you wish to tour my property?
Sure.
Alright, you'll have to hold on to me then.
Of course. You'd said something about upside down trees near your property?
Yep.
Ah, I see. That is something.
Mm-hmm.
Another over here. Excuse you. Is that yours as well?
Yes. That is my latest project.
You alone built that?
Yes.
Well. I can at least say from afar it looks very impressive.
Thank you. I'll have to, build a bridge.
Is it just an island? Do you...
Well, it's easy for me to access, because I can just...
Ah,
But if I have friends over, I'll need to build a bridge so it's easier for them to come.
either that or you have a much safer house than many.
I suppose.
What could you possibly need all that space for?
Storage? Potion room? I don't know. I just need a build project.
Just something to keep you busy?
Yes, after I got out of surgery and was supposedly on bed rest for about a week and a half, I might have... Yeah.
You did this while on bed rest.
Maybe. I was bored.
If you're worried about your situation worsening, I wouldn't stress yourself while on a bed rest.
It's relaxing to build.
It's strenuous on the body.
I collected the materials beforehand. It was just a matter of placing them.
You say so. Well, should you be on bed rest again, let me know and I can perhaps instead build something in front of you. If that would scratch the same itch, that way you can rest. I was joking.
Wait, you weren't joking?
No, why would I?
Oh. That's kind of you.
If you've been ordered to rest, then I would prefer that you do.
You don't have to go to such lengths to make sure I stay in bed.
You have been a good friend to me. It's the least I can do. Remember, don't know if I asked the morning of, but is there a reason I'm on your wall?
Yes, this is the friend wall.
Some interesting choices.
Yeah, I think it needs to be updated.
So does he.
They often get themselves stuck in the chairs.
How did he even... Better not to question.
Yep.
Shall we? What's up there?
Farm. Another house that I built. I need people to stop banging on my walls. Mind art.
I won't think too much on it. Ah, visitors. Is this the only thing you farm?
No.
Ah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't even have words. Potatoes and strawberries, that's... Almost trivializes anything I've given you. Mostly strawberries and potatoes.
In my opinion, yours are better.
Well, the farmland's at least probably a little more varied.
I don't know. They taste... These ones taste more like Nether than they do Overworld. I assume you can probably gather
There's
why.
a distinct taste to the realms.
At least I can taste it. There's a difference between Nether strawberries and Overworld strawberries.
They took mine.
I did not mean to.
Not hungry at the moment, but a report back. You said you had another house?
Yes, the trader goblins keep showing up. So... yeah.
What use could you possibly have for all of these?
They take carrots. And they like glowstone.
Some of these look like they haven't left their chair in cycles.
I don't know what antics they get up
Have
on
you
them.
imprisoned here? Have you imprisoned them here?
So what's funny is that sometimes I will walk in and I'll see them like go back to their chairs. And then as soon as I close the door and leave, I can hear them moving around.
Is this a jest?
I don't know. I think it's similar to whatever is happening with your farm animals.
Well, should you figure out what's going on with them, please let me know.
Of course.
Perhaps they tie in.
Thank you.
They take carrots?
Yes, that's how I feed them.
At least you feed them.
Yes, I feed them, I give them entertainment. It's...
Entertainment?
Yes, there's plenty of books.
Ah. Not the graphic ones, though. Right.
No, absolutely not. Those are intended for a certain audience.
Very colorful.
Indeed. It's one of my favorite biomes.
Well, you've been a good tour guide as always.
Thanks. I'll have to show you the build project once I've finished it.
Right. I look forward to seeing the potion shop as well.
I'll let you know when it's finished.
I have actually similar news in that regard.
Oh?
I discussed with Paige about opening up a small, I suppose, animal shop would be the right word, in Wolvenshire.
An animal
Given
shop?
Given how the pigs multiply themselves, I've quickly accumulated far too many pork chops and slabs of beef, leather, feathers, chickens, eggs, mutton, wool, the like. Far more than I would ever use, so I figured I would, suppose, help Paige out by solidifying Wolvenshire with another place to go. And also bring in passive emeralds enough for myself.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
We'll see how it pans out.
Well, I know where I'm getting my meat from.
Well, you could always just ask for it. You wouldn't have to pay through a second or third party shop.
Oh, so I'll just pay you directly. Okay.
You have no need to pay.
But-
You're a friend, it's...
But if you're selling, then...
If you should need any of what I am selling, I'm willing to provide it to you for free. That's the point I'm trying to get at. I don't mind. As I said, I have far too much of it.
Oh. Thank you.
Of course. I do believe that at some point you did make some joke about counting favors. I'm unsure where we stand on that, but I believe that would accumulate on my behalf.
What, that you owe me favors or I owe you favors?
If I'm providing the whichever animal product you should need for free, then I believe you would owe me a favor.
I suppose so.
Unless we count the tour as an existing favor, which then makes us even. Although I gave you an overworld tour. You took me lava fishing.
This man.
Perhaps we don't count favors.
Perhaps.
Seems like much more of a hassle than it's worth.
Then, instead of favors, we just do things for each other out of kindness.
Right. As according to you, I am a... Hello.
Oh.
Oh.
I missed terribly.
So much for all those years in the war.
To be fair, I was only in the war for a few months. And horribly untrained.
Right. You are able to do that spin.
True, yes. The dreidel.
Dreidel. Regardless, unless there's anything else you should wish to do, then I'll let you get back to whichever build project of yours. I don't wish to take any more of your time unwarranted. Apologies.
It's alright.
Let me know any updates on your condition.
I will. And reach out if you need something. Or just want to talk. Or really anything.
I'll always take the opportunity when presented. Take care.
You too. Screw it.